Hi there, welcome to my channel mathssl. I'm speaking Thaqib Latif. The question says in the sketch alongside PQ parallel to AC and the PR parallel to BC. P, PQ parallel to AC, this is a single arrow, and then PR parallel to BC, double arrow. BQ ratio QC is equal to 4 ratio 3, and then you have to determine the area of triangle ABQ over area of triangle ACQ. These are the different questions they pose. I'll show you all these how to solve, and must remember these two type of area ratios we're gonna learn in this section. You will learn how to calculate the ratio of areas of two triangles under specific conditions. Obviously, the last one is level 4. I'll show you how to do, but these only two types of area ratios we're gonna discuss in this question. And in fact, the only two types is our curriculum, right? So the first, same perpendicular height, and the second type is common angle parallel lines. I'll show you both in this sketch how to solve. Have a look. So the first question, it says area of triangle ABQ over area of triangle ACQ. ABQ, ACQ. Now, so we can see we have QC is a base of ACQ and BQ is a base of ABQ. So this BQ and the QC are the bases. So the bases must be on same straight line. Now we need to find the same perpendicular height. This is the first type, same perpendicular height. So we draw a triangle here, exactly same one, A, B, C, and obviously AQC as well. So we need to find the area of these, the ratio of area of these two triangles. Let's have a look here. So now to do this question, must remember we don't have the perpendicular height now. Determine the perpendicular height. We need to draw a dotted line from the very top highest point straight down to the very bottom. Base can be extended if we needed to. Doesn't change the base length. So for instance, now I'm going to draw now a dotted line here. So this dotted line I draw uh, to just see the height. We only draw a straight line so that these two triangles form a 90-degree angle. We must remember this slant height, this one or this one over here, they are not your perpendicular height. Also, this AQ is not your perpendicular height. So I made dotted line over here to help myself to identify the perpendicular height of two triangles, same height. If I ask you to the height of a car, you're not gonna measure the bonnet separate and the boot separate. Uh, you're gonna measure from the top right down. That is the height of the car. Just to see a height and the base form 90-degree. So that's why we draw the dotted line, straight dotted line. This is not a part of this question. For example, you need to find the height of this triangle. So I'm not gonna. This is not a height. This is not a height. This slanted line is not a height. So I'm gonna extend this base. So I'm gonna extend the base here, and then so I'm gonna draw a line on the top parallel to the base, and now I'm gonna draw a line, straight line from the top right down. That is gonna be my perpendicular height. So I'm not changing anything here. I just want to find the height, perpendicular height. So I'm not changing the length of the base. So this is I want to explain to you. So from the very top, uh, straight down to the very bottom, that's your perpendicular height of your triangle. So doesn't mean I uh, extend the base, and now doesn't mean I extend the base, doesn't mean I change the base length. I just extend the base to help myself to find the uh, perpendicular height of this triangle. So obviously I have the base, so I draw perpendicular height from vertex top straight down to the very bottom. I draw straight line to find the perpendicular height. So this is forming a 90-degree angle. So this is the height of these two triangles, same perpendicular height. So now this, you don't need to show this one in exam. I just want to explain to you this before we're gonna solve this question. So this is how we get the same perpendicular height. So we have the information BQ is 4 and the QC is 3. 4 ratio 3. So the BQ is 4 and the QC is 3. So the first question. So area of triangle ABQ over area of triangle ACQ. ABQ, ACQ. Now, so obviously the formula say 1 over 2, and the base of this triangle ABQ base is 4. So the BQ, that's the base, time perpendicular height, which I denote with H, over area of triangle ACQ, 1 over 2. Remember, base time perpendicular height. So this base is QC and H is my perpendicular height. Now these two cancel, only left BQ and QC. So what we have BQ here, BQ we got 4 and QC we got 3. So this is my final answer, 4 over 3. So remember, we learn from here very important something I need to teach you here. When you have same perpendicular height, when you have same perpendicular height, then ratio of areas is equal to ratio of bases. So ratio of areas of triangles going to be equal to ratio of their bases. Have a look here. So the what is the ratio of their bases is 4 ratio 3. So always the ratio of areas, which is, you can see the ratio of areas is equal to the ratio of their bases. Must remember. Again, I'm repeating, these two are the ratio of areas of two triangles. So the ratio of areas is equal to a ratio of their bases. So this is 4 ratio 3. That must remember. This is very important. That then you can see, then you will know that your answer is correct. Let me write for you in on a side. Ratio of areas is equal to ratio of their bases. So this my answer is correct.